try to be perfect. Do you know what your worth is? You always give, but you don't take. Don't you deserve it? Always running around circles. Gotta be there when they need your care, but you need a break or two. Or two or three. Tryna look after them, gotta look after yourself too. But you can't give away something you don't have to lose. She just wants the love, love. She just wants the love, love, love. She just wants the love, love. So don't change, no, don't change, no. Got love in your DNA. Well, she's a lion, but she'll never roar to prove a point. Quietly sure of her own mind, and if they know best, they'll join her side, yeah. Don't make no mistake, she's at her heartaches, yeah. She's at her heartbreak, time and again. But no, she don't focus on it. Oh, there's so much unpromised. You best believe her if you get and keep her. No, these jeans are rare, should rethink what you knew before. She just wants the love, love, love. She just wants the love, 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 love. She just wants the love, love, love. So don't change, no, don't change, no. Got love in your DNA. They should have your name up in lights now. It would take the Hollywood sign out. Well, no, don't you ever have no doubts. I'll be cheering your side loud. They should have your name up in lights now. It would take the Hollywood sign out. Well, sometimes the rain must fall down so the sky can be found. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. Oh, love. She just wants the love, 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 love. So don't change, no, don't change, no, no. She just wants the love. She just said forever, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm burned your letters, and I'm just forgetting about you. I'm just forgetting about you. Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. I wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. I've lost control. Should've known better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said forever.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a 1 hour long break, I hope that every single one of you guys have had a nice lunch. Kind of fill up the tummy, drink up some water, which I honestly don't really have. I just have like my old coffee over on the side. But regardless, I hope that every single one of you guys have had a great time so far. And I'm just going to be getting myself right on the live because apparently we're gonna have to like switch up the live for a little, or maybe it's just from my side, I suppose. So we're gonna go in for the new rotation of the maps once again. It will be Erangel, Miramar, and then back to Sanok. Once again, and of course, welcome for those people who just came into the Eunos and Marine Parade Esports Festival 2021. Of course, jointly organized by the Eunos Community Sports Club, Eunos Youth Network, Marine Parade Community Sports Club, as well as the Marine Terrace Breeze Residence Community. Because, well, if not for them, this event will not happen. Of course, a huge shout out over to Zari Productions as well for, well, the productions itself. And my name is Abstract. I will be your caster for today. So far, we have covered 3 games so far, and we've got quite a breakdown when it comes to the scoring rules so far. I do believe that right now, at the top of the list, we do have a team that have very seemingly brought themselves quite a big number up ahead at 90 points, and that is going to be Team Zareth. Team Zareth currently with 90 points is absolutely phenomenal, followed on by, if I'm not wrong, should be Legend Killer with a total of 82 points. These two teams are now at the top of the charts, and I don't see any other teams at 70 points or so. The next one closest to that score is M42 with a total of 9 points. If you get that reference, you know it. You know what it is, and I'm glad that you know the reference. Typically, they are at 9 points right now. Now, as we move on over to Erangel once again, it does seem like that is going to be a flight path that is just going to be starting off from the northeastern side, ending off straight onto the southern side. So it's just going to be cutting through Stelber, Rozok, as well as Hospital. So it does seem like a lot of these teams will have quite some entrance over to Jojopol, Stelber, Yasnaya, Sevene, Rozok, and perhaps even School as well. I do believe that we may have a couple of teams that will be inside of School. In fact, I think only Fortis has made their way inside of School. I don't see any other teams in there, so they're going to have a pretty good time inside of School. And then Apartments, we do have Sniper Alley that's there, while Sniper Raj has made his way pretty far away. So the circle now, it is going to be popped right above of the eastern side of Erangel. We can hear the communications as well, so I guess that is going to be some interesting things that we may hear, and perhaps give us some good information as to what they intend to do as well. Raul finds a little bit of a shot onto Grenade with just a sliver of health. I don't think that Grenade will be able to run anywhere too far, and that is a single shot coming from Raul to bring Grenade down. That is going to be a huge, big sad face over to the side of Virgil.
Competition, ma.
I think that Raul is going to be making full use of the knockdown grenade and trying to bait out Virgil. Is it going to work though? Popping off a couple of smokes right there. Hopefully it should be enough to bait it out. Yes, the smoke is popped. Raul definitely knows that there is a smoke right there. And Virgil is hating his way, reviving his fellow friend, as Grenade did manage to make his way inside of the house. So I would say that that is kind of a wasted chance from Raul. You know? It's really wasted. If only he had kept a very close eye as to where Grenade is, it would have been a lot better. In fact, the way that Raul is right now, he's kind of like a lone ranger. As Kagura, I don't quite see where Kagura is. Kagura is pretty far away from the quarry. So if Raul got teamed up by Grenade as well as Virgil, it is not gonna be a good deal, because I'm pretty sure that the opponents will just instantaneously execute him right on the spot, bring down the guillotine onto him instead of baiting out the fellow opponent, fellow teammate. I'm rather worried for Raul right now. He's playing it safe for now. He's staying inside of buildings, making full use of the TPP. But Kagura, he finally made his way over to the compound where Raul is. So at least they do have some cover from the rear end, while Raul takes the front end. Whoever tries to wrap around the entire compound will probably be spotted by Kagura. But the one problem that I spot is that Kagura right now, the only thing he has is a vector and nothing else. At least for what I see, he has a vector. But I'm not too sure just how effective the vector would be in this current situation. We're gonna have to wait and see. In the meantime, we're switching our perspective over to YY Monster. Oh, intervention! Absolutely just grenaded out by fellow opponents. And it doesn't seem like he alone can bring two person down all by themselves. The breach tactics coming in from KB Katsu as well as KB Zanaku is more than enough to storm right into the building, blast someone into oblivion, and take the final shot 1-for-1 trade, and that is more than enough to completely destroy two person at once. Currently, 3 teams has been eliminated as far as the screen goes. Balong Longs and Hula Hula, they have been eliminated way too early in the game for 3 games or maybe even 4 games in a row. It's either they got really unlucky or it's just not working out for them at all. Oh, boy, oh boy. They were trying to go for a drive-by onto Ariel, but he, from Team M42, have managed to single-handedly bring down the 2 players that were sitting inside of the car comfortably. And after taking the kill, looting the bodies, he straight away went away and ran with the vehicle that came along. So it's technically a package, right? It is like the team came over and say, hello, here's 2 kills, here's 4 points, and here's all of our meds and all of our ammo and literally anything that you need. Oh, let me top up a car with that. And boom, boom, pow, Ariel is on his way over to inside of the circle, down south of Kamishki. He must be pretty happy right now on how he got those kills. It must be quite a story to tell. Gotta agree, it will be a story to tell. In the meantime, the northeastern side, and in fact the north side, like maybe around 11 o'clock or maybe 12 o'clock, right? 12 o'clock all the way until maybe about 3 o'clock, it's pretty much clear. We are only looking at 1 team in right there. So we should be expecting a little bit more teams. I'm expecting a little bit more. Not gonna lie, I really was expecting more, considering the fact that the uh, the flight path started off in the northeastern side, right on top of Starba. But no one actually made their way over to Yasnaya. Most of them has decided to run all the way to the northern side, kind of like doing something a little bit different from how the flight path usually dictates and spectates. But for now that we have got the map down, I believe that we will be looking at quite a lot of choke points, and most of the traffic that will probably be heading their way over to somewhere around 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock should be expecting a couple of people. Maybe the bridge over to Rozog could be a small little choke point coming in from Matt, SKL, as well as Vito and friends. Other than that, Pochinki could be a good spot for whoever is at the western part of the island as well. The middle part is relatively going to be untouched. Most of them is just going to be in their own world inside of their own house until the circle slowly closes in. But for right now, it is still pretty darn early, so wouldn't be expecting too much going on about. Couple of shots flew right through into the horizon. Grenades being chucked. That is one thing. Free fires coming in from Fit Bomba. SKL goes. He's not taking the bait just yet. There's just a lot of things going on right now. Ghost, unfortunately, he has to surrender. The stairs? There's way too much grenades. He's rather worried. But they're not storming into the building at all just yet. This is keeping Ghost right on his toes. But apparently Moon did manage to get a shot down onto Fit Bomba, and now allowed Ghost to just drop right down immediately onto the first, onto the ground level. 2v1, nothing that Team Mad will be able to do against Team SKL. And just like that, Skylight manages to beat away their adversary when they are the one being hunted down. The hunter ends up being the hunted. Good job from Skyline. They hold down their ground pretty darn well. Moon is the one that got himself the first blood in that. Must have threw the opponents off guard quite a lot. So on. We'll be expecting to see Team Skylight being one of the teams that we gotta have to look out for. But unfortunately, their points is not too high above, you know? They only have a total of 41 points. Total kill score of 10, ranking score of 31, as compared to the top team right now, ranking point of 66, killing score of 25. Just from the killing score alone from Team Zareth, they almost reached the point whereby they will have the same amount of points as compared to Skylight's total amount of ranking points, not inclusive of their kills. So that is why it is very important to actually go for kills as well. Go for kills when you think is absolutely necessary. It's a great bonus. And now the circle is just going to be engulfing Skylight. You understand that they gotta have to split up their mobility force. One with the buggy and one with the Dacia. Head down into ruins is probably one place that they would probably hoping to go. But the problem is they're probably gonna meet up with Raul. I don't see Kagura around the map. There could be a possibility that Kagura is already dead. Yeah, it does seem like Kagura may have died already. So Moon and Raul coming in close in contact right on. Oh, Kagura is still in there. Okay, straggling along right behind of the hospital, behind of Raul. But Moon and Raul, they are so close in proximity together, but I'm kind of surprised that they have yet to fight against one another, probably just proning along one another. In the meantime, down in the southern area of the new circle, which is honestly a really tough game to watch at, I do see that someone is knocked down, and does seem like Raul is the one that's knocked down. Ghost did manage to go for the knockdown indeed, baiting out Kagura right now. Or not. They're not gonna go for the bait. They're going to allow Kagura to run away. They're just going to ensure that they secure the kill, just so that they have they have an extra 2 points for themselves. That's not wrong to do. They definitely need every amount of points that they can scour for. Every bit counts. Every little bit counts. Not too sure how it's exactly gonna work out for him. How do we look at how the game is gonna be working out? One thing's for sure, Nani cooking up the grenade, tossing right over to J-Cause. But it doesn't seem like the grenade is gonna connect across the horizons. We do see a lot of throwers going on about, but it doesn't seem to connect at all. Nani and Dinah from team number 11. K Kitsune is the team name. A total of 28 points cooked right in by them. However, it doesn't seem like things are working good. Zenkaku, sorry. Zenaku did manage to get a nice shot down onto JK. Dinah's left, together with Nani over this top of the ridge. Mike popping off a little bit of smoke, getting the revive going on, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like they're gonna let him revive that easily. They're just spraying right through the smoke, forcing him to get back behind cover. It's not gonna be that easy to pick up your fellow friend, my buddy. It is not easy. 32 members alive, 17 players remaining. H2O now just made a drive-by, and now Mush immediately dropped right down and manages to get the final kill in. Exactly what they wanted to do. The scar from Mush. It is going to be quite an anniversary. But Mush did manage to find the one person on the side of Dinah. Pops right up for just a little bit, but unfortunately Nani will be the one that brings Ariel down. Marsh HP is all the way down low. He's barely breathing. Saw him through the foliage. Picks right through with the ADS. And they managed to bring H2O down to the ground, into the earth. It was a very unfortunate fight from H2O. Definitely not something that they were expecting, and not the answer they were looking for. It's rather unfortunate though, I gotta have to say. They have to play their games right. Play their cards right. What can we say? It is now 16 minutes into the game. Sanaka still hovering around the foliage, while Dinah just casually chucking over some grenades, really hoping that he'll be able to get some shots in. But it doesn't seem like it is going to be the case. A lot of shots through the smoke. None of them connected just yet. But Zanaku, he's pretty much dead on the eye though. Nani has got the perfect vision on the Zanaku. The only one's gonna be left is gonna be Katsu. Slowly back away into the right place. Katsu proning down at the top of the ridge. Finds Nani, tries to go for a blind spray. Unfortunately, he only managed to tag him all the way to a critical amount of health. Not enough amount of damage to bring him down for good. And that is gonna be one team that's down again. with 13 teams remaining left in the map of Erangel. Things are not looking good. Definitely, if you ask me, it is not looking good. As now as the noob casually going right in. Doesn't even bother with ADS, just down with aim. Tries to get one person down, but Ruza immediately without a problem gets tagged right on as the noob HP is at a sliver of health. They gotta have to be really careful though. They have decided to bring each other up right by the stairs as they are pretty confident that they are all alone around the compound. At least they managed to survive the encounter with both of them still alive. That's the main thing, right? The main thing that you gotta do in a duo is to ensure that you guys have got each other's back. Just having one person down is gonna mean so much. It's gonna be so hard to deal with. Imagine 1v2. You bring one person down, but you still need to maintain your composure and try to kill the other person. It's not easy at all. By that time you finish killing that one person, your HP is probably all the way down to a dot amount of health, you know? You won't really have much to work with, but oh, Xeon! Great shot onto Gelato, right as it's riding his bike. Brings him down so easily. Like as though he's just casually running about, like there's just no vehicles and riding on. Do note that it is a bike as well. The bike runs fast, and yet he still managed to track him while he is on the bike. Impressive place. We're left with 11 teams right now. One of the team have lost a single person, and that is gonna be Dinah. Or Rasor also have left a single person. Does it sound right? Oh, okay, there we go. Dinah is the only one that is like left alone. Because there's a total of 11 teams. Kagura. Oh, okay. Kagura is the one. Okay, Dinah and Nani is still together. So Kagura is the one that will be surviving alone without Raul. Okay, that makes sense still. Oh, Shibe. Oh, it does have a ghillie suit. The ghillie suit is gonna help him in the next last few rounds of the circle, but you gotta have to be careful about his back though. If you really want to play the pro in game at the end, you gotta have to toss his secondary weapon and toss his bags as well, just to go for the last raw. Or else it's gonna be too easy to spot when he's just around crawling in the grass. You know, it's way too obvious with those very shiny and striking colors on the guns. That is my only problem with the colors of the guns in the game. It is way too striking. Some of them, at least, is gonna be very striking, especially if you hosted them onto the back or onto your back. Grenade and Vigil, they're still looking pretty done well. You know, they're still pretty healthy. Looking forward to see if whether they're able to hold their own this time. Team Zareth is a team that I want to look for. Cheeseburger is still around here. Cheeseburger is still here, but they haven't yet got a single kill. They gotta be careful though. SFC Esports is a team that you do not want to mess. They have a total of 61 points to their name. They definitely got great marksmanship onto their arsenal. They know a myriad of things. Oh, the grenade lands. A little bit of concussion over on him. But I wouldn't be expecting much, you know. Their current positioning is pretty okay. They don't really have to take this fight, to be honest. But if they are very hungry for a couple of points, a full team wipe is a total of 4 points. And the 4 points can actually mean a lot. Oh, grenade connected on the 26. MEQ and 26, they are a little bit far apart. The only thing that they are looking out for is at the left side, is that MEQ is looking at the left side of the compound, making sure that he has got all the barricade in his favor. And 26 is looking at the right side of the barricade, getting everything into his favor. Rasor made a quick flee around, or rather, he manages to wrap around the entire compound. I believe that what he's going to be doing is just get himself over to the rear end, just to sandwich Team 22. He does have eyes on 26, manages to tag him down all the way to a massive, massive hard to play. And McGill got himself into the house, and so will 26. Now they're stuck inside. Nothing much that they can do except for to just kind of admit their defeat and just kind of take the fight by themselves. But oh, Shibe and Rasor, they're no longer interested in getting themselves a kill. In fact, they want to get themselves into the circle instead. You know, prioritizing what is important here. Prioritizing the placements, prioritizing their positions as well, instead of trying to force a kill on the MEQ. I do like that. I really do like that. They do have really good discipline on their end. Rasor keeping together with Shibe. They do have ears. I can hear Vito, but not too interested in fighting in them. Rasor says otherwise though. Look at the tag! Oh, look at the tag! Rasor with the M4 tags Vito while he is in the vehicle. And to add salt into wound, that is a car running perpendicular to him. And those kind of shots is not easy to land at all. These guys are at the top of their game, buddy. Relatively insane. Rasor getting tagged by Azanub. He did manage to get himself a nice prone. He will get a first aid kit onto himself. He will be A-okay, at least for now. I heard a grenade. I don't think that's going to land on Rasor though. He did get tagged a little bit from what I saw from kind of like the camera shake. Nani didn't even care. It was a drive-by. It was like, I'm not gonna give you any respect. I'm just gonna run down at you and just kill you on the spot like that while I run and gun. Things like that obviously does happen. Not too sure about how preoccupied he was, but that wasn't a good way to die. That was an unhonorable way to die. As you know, working on an arm did not kill anyone though. The amount of team kills, the amount of kills that he had is a total of 1. Vito did not quite do much because he got knocked down from the vehicle, and we saw that it was insane. Kaldra gets one, the kid in. From Fortis, oh no, that's not good. Fortis is at the top of the leaderboards. They definitely want to get themselves alive in the games as much as possible. But Dion, last man remaining from his team, he gotta have to play for the circle now. As long as he holds himself out, I think that they still hold a decent amount of chance to play for the placements, but getting himself to top place with massive amount of kills? Nah. Doesn't seem like it is going to be the name of the game anymore. The circle is making its way all the way down small. Mochi Bay, they are inside of the house, but they're not alone. Rasor making full use of the angles. Oh, I think they saw the clipping through the wall, and Mochi Bay goes right down. It's so unfortunate. We saw the clipping. We saw the gun clip right through the wall. You gotta have to be careful. You can't stick too close to the wall. If not, the opponents can find you. Just like that. Oh boy, that was so unfortunate. But well, it is what it is. Off we go. Another one bites the dust with a total of 6 teams remaining and 9 alive. As the noob, all alone. Dion all alone, Kagura all alone as well. Just gonna be left with Zion and Ronin together as a team. Moon and Ghost as a team. I do think that Skylight may actually have a decent chance at this. They are on a roll, but not just them. It kind of seems like there is another team that is nicely on a roll. SFC Esports. I got my eye on them as well. They are currently one of the forerunners. 61 points. Not too high up, but given the fact that they have managed to survive to top 6, I do think that they will be able to get themselves a decent amount of points. That is if they actually get knocked down here. But it shouldn't be a problem because whoever gets knocked down right now will be able to score themselves a total of 18 points. And 18 points is not too bad. Really is not too bad. Quite a spray down from Russell. None of them hit, unfortunately. Just gonna be gatekeeping right down onto the southeastern side. He does know there's one person there, and that is as a noob. Bring him down, and that is all you need in order to solidify your position. To bring another team down and get yourself more team points before you yourself goes down. Zion takes Moon down. Oh, that is not what we were expecting coming in from Team SKL. They were looking pretty darn strong, but unfortunately got flushed right out of the circle. And Ronin, coming from Team Z, has got their eyes on the ghost. Dion is just right at the extremities of circle. Well, that has happened. Oh, congrats! Oh my god, they're just driving past everyone! And Rasor this time did manage to get himself a kill onto Xeon. It's just 3 rundowns. 3 person has been killed just from that drive. How insane was that? It's left with 3 members remaining here. Rasol picks up Shibe. They are still alive. The duos from SFC, the duos from Team Z, and one final straggler. I believe that is Dion. Dion, was it? No, I don't think it's Dion. Oh, Ghost. He played outside of the circle for a pretty long time. And there we go. The drive-by is probably going to be happening soon. Ronnie understands the kind of position he is at right now. Zion gets shot down by Razors. Oh, the amount of damage from the Glaxal is definitely so intimidating. Ronnie now, all alone, has to drive around, crashes onto the rock, receives a couple of damage from the crashing, but other than that, at least he's safe and sound right now. But Ghost though, he's still alive surprisingly. He wants to make sure that he gets himself to the top 2. He do not want to do anything fishy right now. But I guess the difficult thing is that he's currently being drafted out of the circle. Absolutely punished right now. And I didn't even get to see who managed to get themselves second place. Oh, it is Zion and Ronin that got themselves in second place. First place, understandably, Razor and Shibe from SFC Gaming. Boy, oh boy, or rather SFC Esports, gonna give it over to them. SFC Esports now, they had 61 points, and after getting themselves first place plus 11 kills. 11 kills is insane, buddy. That's a total of 22 points in the single round of kills. 22 plus 30. That is 52 points from a single round. I gotta have to give it over to SFC Esports. Right now, they probably skyrocketed themselves all the way at the top of the leaderboard. I believe that they should have more than 100 points now. Team Z should have more than 100 points now, and now I'm just kind of a little bit of heartache over to Team Xerath because unfortunately I have yet to see where Team Xerath is. Like throughout the entire game, it doesn't seem like I managed to see much of them. So let me take a look. Team Zerov, they were kind of stuck all the way through in. I believe that they were knocked out pretty early into the game, and that explains what happened to them. But the scoreboard will be updated as soon as possible, and you guys will see once we go over to the short little break and once again strategize. Right, 2 more games to go. We are going to be looking at Miramar, and then we're going to be looking at Sonok once again. And you're going to have to find out how much do you want to play? Where do you want to climb? You know, how much points can you earn in a single round? With these 2 rounds, the maximum amount of points that you think you can do, and the minimum amount of points that you think you can do. Do you want to go all out right now? Because this is the last round, the last spurt in the race. It's either you go big right now and try to do whatever you can within your means, or you just play safe in order to be at the top of the leaderboards. That is kind of what you need to do, right? If you're all the way at the top, you just need to solidify your position. You gotta play safe. You can't be aggressive anymore. You can't afford to take those fights. But if you're somewhere in the middle of the leaderboard, or maybe close to the bottom of the leaderboard, and you really need the last round, go all out. Go all out, third party anyone, and kill anyone that you see. Try your very best to score all those points absolutely necessary. So the scoreboard will be reflected onto the screen real soon, and once we are back from the short break, you'll see the scoreboard, and then we'll jump into Miramar. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
like you do. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond, I am but a stone. Oh my God.
This chemistry, one look at you and my heart explodes. Just let me be the one you keep. I'll be right here through the hot and cold. Boy, I'll be loyal to you. No need for drama. Feel royal with you. Cry like Impala. Is it important for you? There ain't no bother. No, no. Just come over. Won't you come closer? Yeah, just come over. Oh, oh. Hey. 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh, I want you near. I need you in my life, boy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, just get over. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh, I want you near.
try to be perfect. Do you know what your worth is? You always give, but you don't take. Don't you deserve it? Always running around circles. Gotta be there when they need your care, but you need a break or two or three. Tryna look after them, gotta look after yourself too. But you can't give away something you don't have to lose. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. So don't change, no, don't change, no. Got love in your DNA. Well, she's a lion, but she'll never roar to prove a point. Quietly sure of her own mind, and if they know best, they'll join her side, yeah. Don't make no mistake. She's at her heartaches, yeah. She's at her heartbreak, time and again. But no, she don't focus on it. Oh, there's so much unpromised. You best believe her if you get and keep her. Know these jeans are rare, should rethink what you knew before. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. So don't change, no, don't change, no. Got love in your DNA. Oh. They should have your name up in lights now. It would take the Hollywood sign out. Well, no, don't you ever have no doubts. I'll be cheering your side loud. They should have your name up in lights now. It would take the Hollywood sign out. Well, sometimes the rain must fall down so the sky can be found. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. Oh, love. She just wants the love, 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 love. So don't change, no, don't change, no, no. She just wants the love.
said forever, yeah, yeah, yeah. I burned your letters, and I'm just forgetting about you. I'm just forgetting about you. Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. I wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. I've lost control. Should've known better, yeah, yeah, yeah. You said forever, yeah, yeah, yeah. I burned your letters, and I'm just forgetting about you. I'm just forgetting about you. Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. I wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. I've lost control. Can we start again? Go back
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now gonna be looking at the second last game of the day. And it is going to be inside of Miramar. And it does seem like we do have a very northeastern side of a playing path. It's just gonna be cutting in through the center of the upper part of Miramar, because understandably from what I said before, not a lot of people would probably make their way to Minas de Baie, Baie de Mar, Minas de Sul, Prison, and Los Higos, because everyone likes to play at the lighter ground area, because that is higher grounds basically. So we're gonna be looking at quite a split. A decent amount of players are making their way over to the diagonal line from Ruins all the way to Puerto Pariso, and another group of people will then head their way to the diagonal line between Torres Ahumada as well as El Azhar. Maybe a couple of players will stay in the center, like Hacienda del Patron, and maybe a couple of teams in San Martin. But whoever's in San Martin is probably going to be looking at quite a bit of a fight, because I do see 3 teams in San Martin, I see 2 teams in Hacienda del Patron, I see 2 teams in Picado, yeah, Picado! And on the other side, Puerto Pariso, we have 2 teams. Ooh! A little bit of parachuting action going on about, but I do want to just kind of take a look at teams that I want to focus on, you know? The first team that I want to focus on, it is going to be Team Z. Okay, actually Team SFC Esports first, number 6. And followed by Team Z, number 27. And Team Zeroth, team number 21. All these 3 teams are currently contending for first place. They are all relatively close to one another. SFC Esports currently with 113 points. Team Z with 106 points. Team Zeroth with 104 points. So, first place is still up for contention between these 3 teams. Hopefully they don't go down too easily, or else, well, that is goodbye to their first place. Gotta be really careful. Sniper Alley though, it's coming really darn close. Over to Shibe and Razor, or Razor since it's a S instead of Z. In the meantime, Mochi Bay gets a knockdown on the Katsu. Not quite an execute just yet, Oh! Preemptive strike right over to the roof of the place. Don't get too hasty, my friend Shibe. Just dashing around, shuffling around, and Sniper Alley came up right on top with that scar and eliminates the friends here in Picado. Not quite the game that we were expecting. Rasor was all the way at the top of the roof. We didn't quite expect to see that, but hey, it is what it is. Another one at the top of the roof. Hoping to see him getting naded down. Honestly, those rooftop grenades, not something that you'll see very often. But we should be expecting something coming in real soon. MEQ and 26. They're still around the area. Seal JJ as well as Requiem. They didn't really quite have a really good run so far. They are representing Team RJ with a total point of 37. So unfortunately, you know, they are not too out there at this moment in time, you know. It's kind of tough, but hey, it is not too late for them to try to aim for the very best. Actually, yeah, you know, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough for them to get to that point at this moment in time. They are looking at 37 points, and the highest points right now has already crossed 100 points. So honestly, it's tough. In the meantime, Ghost did not land quite a lot of shots on the Fit Bomba. Only a couple. Now he whips up this Uzi. Was hoping that he'll be able to land a shot down on the Ghost, but it doesn't seem like it's not working for his way, as he just got shotgun slugged to death. And Wolf came right to the rescue of Fit Bomba. Instantaneous kill onto his opponents. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's Picado. No, wait, this is not Picado. I have no idea where this is. This is a giant silo place. I have no idea. I always drop in Picado only. But Fit Bomba will be alive and kicking. It's gonna be a-okay right now. And glad, you know, really glad that he did not go down and he did not get executed before the final man is there. Brings him down. Wolf came in a nice timing. If not, yeah, he's really dead. Oh, it's Al-Azhar. Okay. I never really dropped in Al-Azhar. In fact, I don't even remember going to Al-Azhar. That's how much I love Picado. It's always in Picado or Hacienda. Nowhere else. That's my hot drop area. And maybe that's why I hardly get my chicken dinners. But Mad Wolf gets a kill on the go with JJ on the 26th. And then execute at that. Fights going on all across the place. Virgil and Grenette is the next one that will be in our eyes. And moving on to MEQ. He's gonna be all alone now. He does not have 26 as his ally anymore. That is his fellow friend being absolutely shredded down into pieces. Not quite the case that we were looking for, but JJ, out of absolutely nowhere, brings MEQ down. Boy oh boy. This is why playing Miramar is actually like kind of really hard to work with. Wide open areas, wide open spaces. You're gonna have to look out everywhere. Left, right, center, ensuring that no one's around. But hey, at least there's some couple of small little ridges that you can make full use of. Staying around ridges is the best place to go. But doesn't quite matter. As Fortis Dion. I hope that that's his friend. Is that his friend? Because I don't see the name tag. Yeah, that's his friend. That's his friend. For some reason, we don't quite see the name tag on top of him. Ah, there we go. A little bit of a small little technical difficulty that was Kirin after all. Somehow we were looking at the perspective of Dion and Kirin's name tag stayed on top of Dion. You know, small little hiccups. No problems, no issues. And now we even have the supply drop. They'll be coming right down with a Grazza and even a ghillie suit. So this is going to be quite a package. Even the suppressor for snipers. So I'll be expecting someone to be picking this up and will be sneaky beaky like. Oh, JJ came in fast. Fast and furious, buddy. Fast and furious. Swapped right out for his tier 3 armor. I believe that he's gonna get himself, yes, the Grazza is ready for him. Not too sure whether, yeah, it doesn't really quite have a sniper. Only has a DMR on him, so can't exactly use that suppressor modification. But he'll be able to find something for the to work with the muzzle. We're looking at 19 teams remaining, with 36 members alive. Hacienda del Patron is still oh, actually this is not really Hacienda. Hacienda is more towards the south side. This is the Morro San Martin. Ten minutes and 38 seconds in the game. The first circle is still slowly shrinking in. And we have the circle that's just going to be popped in the northern side. A lot of people just playing right inside St. Martin. I'm just waiting for that point in time where it's just going to be an absolute mess all over the place. But can't be surprised. Not a lot of people is dead in St. Martin just yet. Maybe an internal truce. Maybe they just don't want to go for a fight. But sometime, one day, they will have to fight. We should be expecting to see that soon, can't we? There we go. Virgil, an immediate drop shot in the face of YY Monster. Hides himself behind the boxes. Intervention gonna come in from behind. He reacts a little bit too slowly, unfortunately, and that is going to be a great execute. Oh, Grenada came in right in the nick of time, but unfortunately, oh, too much damage has been dealt over to Virgil. They tried to go for the drop shot, but Intervention reacted fast enough and brought his enemies down to shame. Grenada as well as Virgil being knocked out so early into the game is definitely not something I was expecting. They always manage to get themselves pretty high up into the leaderboards, but so far, that's not gonna be the case. They're still gonna be alive. How is this gonna be working for them? 18 teams. Team 21. Team Zarov is the team that we want to look out for. Mochi Bay. He's got total of 2 kills. They're heading their way over to water treatment plant. They are relatively safe, so we probably will see them at the later stages of the game. Should be no problems for them. I like how things has been working so far for them. Intervention knows and is all alone though. Being all alone doesn't mean that you can play it safe and quiet. But most of the time you're gonna have to do that because 1v2, let's be honest, it's not easy to win. 1v2 games are not easy to win. You're gonna have to make your way into the center of the circle, try to predict the circle at least a little bit here and there. But he's playing pretty far away. That's my problem. Still inside of St. Martin. If you have a chance, you should try to get out as soon as you can, but I guess even I'm wrong. Because Mikey is just around the area as well. JK Ozia has already spotted where Intervention is. He can hear the car. It's very likely their opponent's ally's car. And somehow the grenade didn't actually land on Intervention. Now he knows that there's going to be a huge rotation. Nice pre-fire going on about. But unfortunately he ran out of bullets to finish up for the pre-fire. And thus being knocked out at number 17. That was good effort from Intervention. It is just unfortunate from him being knocked out that way. Well, it looks like Team Fortress, they are not gonna let their adversary get out like that. Dion, he's got his eyes on the target. They're pretty high up above. And surprisingly, quite a lot of shots actually connected as well, despite being so far away. Plus, using an assault rifle with that ACOG scope. Raul from team number 32 together with Kagra. I've been talking about them for quite a bit, but because of their performance in game number 4, they did not quite make the cut on at hitting the 300. The three figures points. They're currently at 93. And well, to be fair, 93 is very close to 4th place. In fact, I think that they are 4th place. Yeah, they are 4th place. And 5th place is Legend Killer with 92 points. So honestly, 1st place is still in contention for them. We still would need to keep an eye out for Raul and Kagura of Team N42. Maybe, just maybe, a little bit more kills going on to their way is gonna be enough for them to win the game. But it is still too early, as we are only looking at the 2nd circle of this game. Just the 2nd circle. AWM Magnum. 8 times scope. Now this is fat. This is fat. Whoever comes in to get this is gonna be in for one hell of a ride. Rizan's got his Kar 98K. If he decides to go for the AWM, boy oh boy is he gonna be a happy puppy. But I'm not too sure whether he's alone though. I doubt it. He wouldn't be so... Oh, he is alone. For a solo player right now, it's kind of ballsy of him to actually take pot shots like that. But he decided to make his run for it. Doesn't want to get anywhere too close to the supply drop. He does have a vehicle of his own, so he can get out whenever he wants, can get in whenever he wants. But more often than not, it is to get out. Vape and Mochibe. Vape have yet to get a kill this round, but it's okay, it's still too early into the game, it's too early for us to even say anything at this moment in time. But he definitely did cover for Mochibe for one of the games. I think he had like a massive amount of kills, like 8 kills or something, was it? Was that him? Can't count him out. Still have a lot of teams that are still surviving. Cax, 6 criminal, currently being knocked out outside of the zone. I think it's pretty close to the zone though. Once he gets picked up, he should be able to make a dash for it. But he probably needs to heal first. Quick heal ought to do the trick. All the way at the eastern side of the colors of the color circle. Right at the eastern side of Cruz Dubai. Meantime, I believe that this is St. Martin. Mikey and J. Chaos still around, playing around in the terrain. Actually, they're still trying to scout out all the other enemies that may be hiding by the ridge. So I do understand what they were looking for, but it doesn't seem like there is anyone that is just around the area. Deserted St. Martin, as I believe that the new circle. Oh, Mark 14. Okay, this is not too big of a deal. Honestly, not too big of a deal for Mark 14. But the new circle popping right up. Oh, Sniper Rash! Gets absolutely dominated by Mike. Right at the top of this building. Does have a little bit of verticality to work out for him, so that is probably the game of verticality coming into progress. That is his round to play. And now, the current circle, we don't really have a lot of landmarks that's currently being popped out inside the circle. The only landmark we have is water treatment. A lot of teams decided not to make their way into water treatment at all. While typically, that would be one of the safest places because of the amount of cover that you'll be able to find in there. But you know, kind of reverse psychology things that works inside of Battle Royale games. The most dangerous place is the safest place, and the safest place is always the most dangerous place. Yeah, things like that goes around a lot. It's kind of like a reverse in pub games and competitive games. Surprise, surprise, Balong Longs. He is still alive, but unfortunately Hula Hula once again got defeated a little bit too early. Same thing, same but different. At least this time he managed to get himself to 14th place. Really like to see what they have got in store for us. I have no idea why they have been eliminated so early in the game so many times, but at least this time it's gonna be a little bit different. This is the second last game after all. We gotta have to watch out what these players have got in store for us in the Eunos and Marine Parade Esports Festival 2021. Who's going to be the one that comes up on top of all these teams? MG and Raccoon. I saw a Seal JJ. Still around the vicinity, but... Oh, as you knew. Kind of burning about. Can't get himself out of there. Really relatively curious to know who is the one that burnt him to death, though. Ryu's just dead. Shot down by Xeon. Right at the eastern side of the circle. Mochi Bay. They are always in the center of the circle. They're always in the circle. I gotta give it to them, man. There's no other thing that I can say. They are commanding the circle. Wherever they go, they will always be there. The circle will always have them in their favor. And they will always play it very safely. I mean, there's a reason why they are at the top of the leaderboards on Team Xerath. 104 points. All they gotta do is just continue to play it safe and sound. I mean, granted, if they would want to go for some kills, why not? They can still go for a lot of kills and try to bump up their score just by a little bit. They're literally in the center of the circle. Boy, oh boy. They're gonna be untouched for a little while unless a team that has some vehicles will want to get their way inside the circle, just like literally drive in. Something that can definitely be possible. But I'm not keeping any hopes for that. Good nade. Zion is currently alone. Ronan is right behind him. He suffers a little bit of a concussion from the grenade as well. A little bit. From the shockwave. Nani and Nani and Dinah. They're still around the zone. They're unwilling to take too big of a risk right now. Team number 11, Kei Kitsune. Total of 56 points. Team 27, Team Z, 106 points. The top two teams are now gunning right out for each other. Zion takes a shot down onto Mochi Bay. If they identify this and they know that they gotta have to bring them out, then it is going to be game over. At least for Team 21. Come on, Team Xerath, will you be able to get this out in the nick of time? Will you be able to heal up in time? It doesn't seem like it because Ronin managed to get himself right inside of the house. Immediately dropping one of his friends. And that is gonna be close to game over. As Mochi Bay now is dead. Vape is dead as well. It is unfortunate. Team 21, Team Xerath, that is at the top of the leaderboards, second place in fact, has now been eliminated. And there is a lot more chances for Team Z to climb up the rankings, and perhaps even more chance for other teams such as M42 to climb up the rankings. Not too sure whether Team M42 is still around. Yes, they are. Kagura as well as Raul is still here. But now, oh, Ronin and Zion, now they are ballsy. They're heading right in, immediately trying to back it all in, right inside of this small little hut. And that has allowed them to get themselves a big area to play around with. Eliminated their competition. with just a sliver of health. A total of 5 kills to their name. This was where Mochi Bay was hiding it. And now they have got the circle. They have got the circle. They are definitely gonna be happy about this. All eyes on Team Z, ladies and gentlemen. All eyes on Team Z. While Team M42, they are still in the running. Not particularly sure about SFC Esports though. I think SFC Esports has been eliminated already. Haven't seen them for quite some time. Nakagura. Oh, Balong Long. He's still alive though. Balong Long. Cooks the grenade. Tosses it over to Kagura. Would it blend? That is the question. No, it will not blend. Fortis. Dion. Brings down Mikey. Brings down Momochi. No. Fortis Maestro. We have kind of skipped over them for quite a bit of time, as they are now at rank. They now have like 85 points to their name. Not too high above the list, to be very honest. Oh! Brandon got the win over Kagura! Definitely not something that we were expecting. Team 2, which is currently at the lowest part of the brackets right now. They are doing pretty darn well in whatever that they're doing right here. At least they have got some points for themselves. Go for the final kills on Kagura. The underdog from Team 2. From Hula Balonglong, that's literally the name, by the way. Hula Balonglong will stop one of their adversaries, Team M42, on their tracks. What a cock coming in, stopping them right on their shoes. There's gonna be a cooking of a grenade from Boom. A little bit too far ahead, unfortunately. Not gonna connect though. Balonglong being found out by Raul. I think that Raul still has eyes on him. Okay, now not anymore. Tossing out the smokes. Ensuring that he's covered in the southern direction. Actually, he's covered in the southeast direction as well. But did not make sure that he's covered from the mountain. That is unfortunate. Not too sure what he was exactly doing. He knew that he was being shot from far with a sniper a couple of times. He hid behind cover in the right way, but after tossing all of these smoke grenades, I think he just kind of forgotten that he was under fire. So, very unfortunate. Ronnie immediately breached into the house, brings down Dion. Fortis Maestro. I think that they are out of the competition already. Team K Kitsune, they are still in the game, slowly working their way in. Zion brings Raul down. The top dogs are really just gunning for each other's heads right now. Top 4 team remains. Cax, Says Criminal, and Boom. Where's Boom actually? Okay, slowly behind, yes. Playing it safe, playing it slow. It is a full team of 2 from each and every side. Zion brings down Nani from K Kitsune. Still one more member from K Kitsune. They need to ensure that they go for an execute. They need to ensure that their adversary is down for good before they move right on. The circle is already pretty darn small. Dyna is trying to look for the right and grandest opportunity to go over to save him, but he stayed in the fight a little bit too long. They're staying in the fight a little bit too long. And now, Nani going down is probably the best play for Dyna. He needs to get himself out of that before someone finds his blind spot. He really need to get out of that, because if the shots are constantly going over to the side of K Kitsune, which is Dyna here, someone is gonna pop their head over and finds a very easy blind spot and bring him down for sure. But I suppose there's really not much places that he can go. 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 1. Dinah, the last man remaining. Zion and Ronin in a very good spot. In fact, super good spot. But Dinah with his M16, I mean Mini 14. Did manage to find where Zion is, but he didn't really quite nail a single shot in. Raccoon being shot in by Zion. But the circle is slowly flushing them out. They're still gonna be using the vehicle. They're receiving a little bit too much damage. A little bit too much damage. One of them is probably gonna be tagged right in. Raccoon manages to run himself right out of the vehicle before he receives the crash damage. There is gonna be an ample amount of smoke that's just gonna be blanketing over the rest of Cats. Still JJ and Raccoon, they're still alive, surprisingly. They managed to crash themselves right onto the side of the wall and still stay alive, but making sure that they are away from the line of sight of Ronin and friends. JJ, as well as Raccoon, they're gonna have to do something, but unfortunately it does seem like Boom was blindsided. Didn't really quite expect that Zion and Ronin will be able to see his legs right there with a small little Molotov being tossed right into the smoke. I don't think that that's gonna be much of a deal, to be honest. This criminal comes in to pick his friend Boom. 2v2v2 now. K Kitsune is out of the competition here. Team 37, boy oh boy, they have too good of a... the location is just way too good, you know. But because of the very fact that now they are at the center, there is 2 teams that's gunning for their heads. They need to find a way to distract. They need to not pick up fights on 2 fronts. They cannot pick the fights. They need to hope for the fact that Team 16 and Team 1 will fight each other instead. Circle moving in. Circle moving in. It will be flushing Team Z right out of position real soon. They have to escape soon. Oh, no. They still have a small little inch of cover inside. They're okay. This is a tough call to make. This is honestly and truly a tough call to make. Team 1 Cax. They know that they can't overextend themselves too much because JJ very likely does have the TPP vision on them. Can pop right out anytime he wants. He can't... He shouldn't just not see Cax anymore. He needs to keep an eye on Cax. They are the one that can come and kill JJ anytime that they wish to. His biggest opponent is not whoever's inside of the house. It's whoever that's next to him. Weirdly, the circle is not closing in. Or is it just me? The circle's not closing in. I think even the players are confused. They are unwilling to move. Not exactly sure how long this stalemate is gonna happen for. There is no reason for them to fight if they are not forced out of the circle. And thus they can just stay here as long as they want. Money is on the line, and they understand that. There's no point in rushing out if the circle is not the one that forces them away. Why is the circle not closing? there could be a small little technical issue here. It does seem like some initial fights is happening. Finally, the circle is about to close. That is the longest wait in between of 8 and 9 circle. And now they know because the circle is just pushing right in. Team number 16, they have some better position and now they have got gunning right out. And now the healing game begins. Ronin. That was out of nowhere. That was absolutely out of nowhere. We gotta have to agree, right? We gotta have to agree. That stalemate between circle number 8 and circle number 9 was way too long. Something has happened. And the circle just wasn't closing. But nonetheless, that was the end of the 5th round. We're coming in close to the end of the game real soon. But before that, let's take a look at the biggest winner over here as it is so far. I believe that, actually I can't remember what was the number. Zareth? Team Zareth? What's Team Zareth? Nah. Okay, Seal JJ and Requiem. So they are definitely not the team that I was looking at. Zion and Ronin is from Team Z. Right, they are from Team Z. So getting themselves onto second place along with 4 kills and 5 kills, that is 9 kills, a total of 18 points plus 26 points. That is insane. So they will be the top contender at this moment in time. No doubt about it, they are the top contender right now. So the last game, game number 6 in Sanhok, is going to be the real reason as to why Team Z may win or may lose. Which is the team that will be going back home with $400 worth of vouchers and prizes. Which is the team that unfortunately will just get a downgrade of $150 in terms of vouchers and prizes, because right now the points are very close to one another. If Team Z do not establish the dominance at the top of the leaderboard, if they do not play safe, if they decide to play aggressively right off the bat and just instantaneously get defeated, that is where we laugh like crazy hyenas, because, you know, this is where we say complacency is dull. So I hope that I don't say that for them. I really hope that that wouldn't happen. But before that, before we jump off to the break, I would like to give a huge congratulations over to Team RJ, as they are the team that has managed to successfully clinch themselves their first chicken dinner in this tournament of the Eunos and Marine Parade Esports Festival 2021. And of course, huge thank you over to the organizers, Eunos Community Sports Club, Eunos Youth Network, Marine Parade Community Sports Club, as well as Marine Terrace Breeze Residence Committee. And once we are back, we will dive right in onto the final game in Sanhok to find out who will be the champions of the Eunos and Marine Parade Esports Festival 2021 of PUBG Mobile. I'll see you guys in a bit.
I don't know what I must have been smoking. I haven't got a clue. But there you were before my eyes, like a goddess, and I asked if you could be mine. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. Keep on shining like you do. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond, I'm a stone. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm gazing amazed and my heart just skipped the beat. 'Cause there you are, you're looking right back at me, and I think I'm gonna die. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. Keep on shining like you do. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond in the stone. Oh my God. So beautiful. Oh no, no, oh my God. You are so beautiful, so beautiful. Keep on shining. You are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond in the stone. Oh my God. Keep on shining, baby. Oh my God.
You and I, we're like dynamite. Got plenty of reasons to take you home. Shining bright with those diamond eyes. Ain't no way I'm ever letting go. Boy, I'll be loyal to you. No need for drama. Feel royal with you. Cry like Impala. Is it important for you? There ain't no bother. No, no. Ay, 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, boy. Oh, I feel like you and me got this chemistry. One look at you and my heart explodes. Just let me be the one you keep. I'll be right here through the hot and cold. Boy, I'll be loyal to you. No need for drama. Feel royal with you. Cry like Impala. Is it important for you? There ain't no bother. No, no. Ay, 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, boy. Oh, I 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, boy. Oh, I just come over. Won't you come closer? Yeah, just come over. Oh, hey. 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, boy. Oh, I 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near.
try to be perfect. Do you know what your worth is? You always give, but you don't take. Don't you deserve it? Always running around circles. Gotta be there when they need your care, but you need a break or two or three. Tryna look after them, gotta look after yourself too. But you can't give away something you don't have to lose. She just wants a love. She just wants a love. She just wants a love. So don't change, no, don't change, no. Got love in your DNA. Well, she's a lion, but she'll never roar to prove a point. Quietly sure of her own mind, and if they know best, they'll join her side, yeah. Don't make no mistake. She's at her heartaches, yeah. She's at her heartbreak, time and again. But no, she don't focus on it. Oh, there's so much unpromised. You best believe her if you get and keep her. No, these jeans are rare, should rethink what you knew before. She just wants a love. She just wants a love. She just wants a love. So don't change, no, don't change, no. Got love in your DNA. Oh. They should have your name up in lights now. It would take the Hollywood sign out. Well, no, don't you ever have no doubts. I'll be cheering your side loud. They should have your name up in lights now. It would take the Hollywood sign out. Well, sometimes the rain must fall down so the sky can be found. She just wants the love. She just wants the love. Oh, love. She just wants the love, 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 love. So don't change, no, don't change, no, no. She just wants the love.
forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I burned your letters, and I'm just forgetting about you. I'm just forgetting about you. Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. I wanna be a part of something.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. And we are gonna be looking at Sanhok in this very case. So, honestly, I'm not too sure what to expect at this current game because I'm gonna be very honest. I mean, we're looking at Sanhok once again, so it's kind of tough for us to even do anything at this point in time. So, I'm just looking forward to see who's gonna be on top of the at the top of the game, or you know, I just want to make sure that the first place, and I really hope that the first place will stay in first place. If not, you know, the game is kind of tough for me to even say anything at this point in time. But I would love to see some underdog action going on about. We shall see how that's gonna work out. You know, we do have a lot of people that's just gonna be starting off right onto boot camp. No one is in Paradise Resort. And with that all said and done, let us just jump right in onto the action. You have got a lot of team in Hatin. To be honest, I don't really know the pronunciations of the places very well. Hatin. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But two teams are going to be inside of Hatin. We do have Camp Alpha with one team, and inside of Bootcamp we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams with Ryuza all alone inside of this place. Why is he all alone? I can't wrap around my head for the nuts of it. But hey, just gotta have to improvise and just say that his fellow friend died almost immediately. 2 teams in Painan, 1 team in the cave. We do have 1 team in Kampong, 1 in Lakawi, and Team Cax is just going to be at the other side of Lakawi. Despite being alone, Ryuza did manage to bring down the world of pain onto one other member. And that is gonna be from the team SKL. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting, buddy. That is not what you are gonna be expecting, you know. We are genuinely looking forward to see if whether Team SKL can even do anything at a point in time. Team SKL, let's take a look. SKL Skylight, right? They are currently at 76 points. Kind of tough for them to keep up, right? And even to catch up. I think that Mush from Team H2O is already knocked right down. Completely dead by Kagura from Team M42. While SFC Esports, they manages to bring down Virgil almost instantaneously, while Raul brings another one down. Sanhok doing Sanhok things, right? Everyone is just so close together in terms of proximity, and we are just looking at people dropping left, right, and center. It's tough. Team Z, number 27. That's the team that we want to look out for. They are at the top of the leaderboards by a massive amount, right? 150 points, coming in onto second place. We are looking at Team M42 with a total of 119 points. Alright, Team Z, they are still alive and in the running. Team Zareth at 118. Team SFC Esports with 114. And Fortis Maestro with 111. So SFC Esports, they still have some plays in the game. They can definitely still try to catch up with 114. They need some big scores to themselves. They need to kill a lot. It's all about the kills. They need to kill a lot and get themselves the chicken dinner. If not, they can't catch up with Team Z no matter what they do. Playing safe all across the circle is not gonna help. In fact, everyone in this game right now, they need to play aggressive. They need to kill whoever they see. They need to play aggressively. They need to do whatever they can to sweep up all the kills in their current compounds in order to have a chance against Team Z. They need to hunt Team Z down. Team Z cannot afford to stay alive. Vice versa, Team Z, all they gotta do is survive. Get themselves the placement points just to solidify the position and to stop anyone from coming up on top. Because your placement point can tally out against your opponent's points. Razor does a good job together with his fellow friends from Team FFC. Brings one down, another one by the door, instantaneously just gets popped right in the head. SFC, they're doing very well. With a total of, can't see, I think 4 kills to the name already. Yes, 4 kills. That is a total of 8 points. They need more. More. It is not enough. And Fit Bomba, yikes. Oh, Razor got another shot, got another kill. Now, this is what I mean by aggression. This is what I mean by a classic game of PUBG. Kills all across the map. Tosses, ready to plug down the Molotov. Wolf finds himself in a precarious position. They've managed to track down where Wolf is. Chucking a grenade. The pin is not out yet. He have yet to release the pin. I heard the pin. Was it the pin? Nope, that wasn't pin. As he knew, his fellow teammate Vito is now down. Fortunately, takes a shot onto Boom. Did not land a single shot, but he himself have suffered quite some counter attack. Team 20, Magus. The amount of points resulting in a total of 51 right now. Not good. Mochi Bay gets himself a kill for himself as well. Still in the running. And now, Team Mad Inc. Fit Bomba knocked down. Wolf manages to go for a wide pick. A wide pick is more than enough as long as a run and gun to bring down his adversary. While Team 21 and Team Zareth, they are still in the running as well. As long as they get a lot of kills, that is all they need. So SFC Esports as well as Team Zareth, they're doing their very best to stay at the top of their game. Wolf brings down 26. Waraquim has been knocked as well. JJ understands the positioning that they are at right now. SFC taking a deep run away. Ryuza all alone. He did manage to get a really nice knockdown on Waraquim. Opens the door, baits it out a little bit, open and went in for the pre-fire. Did not land a single shot. And surprise today? Not yet. He's buying a lot of time. Ryuza is really buying a lot of time. Grenade. Oh no, that's a smoke. Did not fake him out just yet. Popped right out. Oh, just a few seconds left. But he received a little bit too much damage from both parties. JJ, he have to prioritize either one of them. Heal himself or to heal his friend. Does seem like he may want to go over and heal his friend. Ryuza is in a prime opportunity. Oh, baited for the time again. Half HP now. He's buying so much time. And there's no way that record. Oh, Ryuza! All alone playing the mind games on the opponent. Did it all alone. Didn't even need a friend. All he gotta do is knock one person down, and all aggression goes down into the gutter. While Momochi brings Ronin down, this is a sour taste in the mouth of Team Z. Sour taste. With one man down, it is left with Zion. I think it was Zion. Left all alone. Oh, Ryuza got defeated by SFC. He stayed up on top for so long. He tried so hard to beat the two members all by himself. But it still worked out in the end for SFC. Either way, I love the spokesmanships coming in from the side of Ryuza. He knew that there was just nothing else to play for no more. There isn't a lot that he can't get himself to the top 3, but regardless, he have put up a fantastic show. And I gotta have to thank him wholeheartedly for keeping up with the sportsmanship, continuing to play the game, and even give the opponents a run for their money. And that's it for now. Just hoping to see the rest of the action. Doesn't seem to be working very well. YY Monster, Assault Intervention, they are still alive actually. Keeping track of everyone in the vicinity right now is not an easy feat for whoever that's playing. K Kitsune finds themselves a single kill on that front. That did not go well at all. Absolutely did not go well at all. It's just tough to do. As we've got Zion slowly making his way across the map. And it's only until now I realized that my microphone input has been wrong. Oh boy. Talk about rookie mistakes. I believe that a rookie mistake coming from Zion may happen soon. He's riding on a bike across Sanok. Will he come up and crash, or will someone end up destroying him? It's not gonna be an easy game. Looking forward to see what else he's got in store for us. As for now, Mikey from Team 8 along with JKOZ, they're playing around. K Kitsune is still alive, and that is only for Dyna. Nani is dead, unfortunately, so it may very well be a 1v2. FGX are just holding around the area and just kind of understanding where everyone else is, how many people is inside of the small little compound there.
Ooh, gets his way across the map, I suppose. The surprise that Zion is still alive. You know, you gotta have to do everything alone. All alone. As long as it stays inside of the circle, as long as you just kind of play around the circle, then that's pretty much all A-okay. Otherwise, 150 points and a bit of placement points is the most that he'll be able to get. Well, SFC, they have a total of 6 points to their name. There's a total of 12 points. Not inclusive of the placements just yet. Because honestly, we can't exactly count in for the placements until Team Z has been eliminated. Then only we can tally up more scores. Because there's just way too much kills that they need to do in order to catch up. If you're talking about realistic, 25 kills is necessary to catch up to Team Z. That is provided that they both have the same amount of placement points at the end of this game. So the best thing that SFC and maybe all the other teams they gotta hope up for is just waiting for the point in time whereby Team Zion, coming in from Team Z, gets eliminated right here, right now, before any more people goes down. He needs to be the one that goes down. And M42 and Raul, they are the one at the closest proximity. KB Mochichi though. Dyna as well. Oh, they realizes that Dyna is all alone. Momochi. Oh, he's not even knocked down just yet. Dyna actually managed to come up on top by getting killed down on Mikey. But unfortunately, he did not have enough time to get himself healed up as Momochi decided to wrap up wide and decides to go straight in to go for the kill. It worked out well for him. Absolutely well. But at what cost? I mean, no cost at all. Yes, his friend was knocked down, but in the end, they managed to go for the refrag, and that is all that matters. No execution whatsoever. Zion is taking his own sweet time, bumping from house to house. And that's all that he needs to do. Winner. Raul comes in close, gets a shot onto Mikey. Wants to go for the next kill onto JKOZ, but is now inside of the house. Loses to the hands of JKOZ. Oh no. Now that is the underwhelming power coming in from the side of, boy oh boy, Team Zareth. Team Zareth now is out of the game. They will not be able to catch up to Team Z no more. SFC though, they are still in the running. They still have 6 kills, but they're just camping inside of Paradise Resort. It seems as though they hurt someone with all these pre-aiming, but in actual fact, there's no one. As we slowly move on. Oh, Team 5, are they really gonna go for this? Mochi gets knocked right down while my monster with the Uzi brings him down. And right now, Vape, he manages to bring down all of his adversaries, but unfortunately, slowly tagged right down onto Mochi Bay. He was unable to save his fellow friend, and down he goes. Team 21 is gonna be left all alone. Team Zareth, there's really nothing much that they can do right now. Team M42 is already out of the game. Team Zareth is handicapped. Fortis Maestro, are they still around actually? No, I don't think that Fortis Maestro is actually still around, so. How about SFC Esports? They're still around for sure. Yeah, SFC Esports all the way at the western side of the current circle. They'll want to make their way into the newest circle. But with only 6 kills to their name, there's not much hopes that they will be able to win. Now the biggest question is, where's Zion? Is Zion still alive? Wait. I have a feeling that Zion is dead. I may have missed that out. But there could be a high possibility that Zion is already dead. Zion is dead. Oh no! The front runners! Team Z! Oh no. Okay. Camp Bravo. Oh. Phew. Ooh. Okay. Zion's not dead yet. I was kind of confused. How can I miss out the death of Zion, the front runners of this current competition right now. He can't go down. All he gotta do is stay alive longer than the top 5 teams, and he will single-handedly win the game together with his friend. But it's not over until the fat lady sings. We gotta have to watch out what does SFC has got in store for us. In the meantime, team number 2, Hula Hula and Balong Longs, they are still alive. This has got to be the longest game that they have been alive together. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to throw any shade right here, but facts is facts. And now Vape being eliminated. That is not a good one. In the meantime, Says Criminal coming from Cax. Gets a headshot onto Momochi. Says Criminal pops right out from the border once again. Manages to bring Momochi down. As well as the opponent's KB. One after another, people are dropping. But not by the right hands. The one that needs to get a kill is SFC. They needs to be the one to get kills. They are prioritizing the chicken dinner over kills. But the chicken dinner is not enough for them to catch up. Oh, nice shot from Razor. Finds Hula Hula and immediately pops his head right off. Brings him down into the ground. And Razor takes a dash right through. Knows that he's still got one friend around because it is not a instant knockdown. But Arc, Gelato, and Winner, they are at a house close to the death zone of Hula Hula. So there could be a possibility that they are going to react accordingly to the sounds. Arc, Gelato though. Oh. They are really going to react according to the sounds. They're making their way into the forest. Into the mountains, or more like it. And Zion, boy oh boy. A little bit too close for comfort from his enemies. A little bit too close. He needs to get himself into the circle. Balong Long though, currently being seen by Razor. It's probably gonna be an easy kill for Razor. Balong Long slowly creeping his way on Crouch. Boy oh boy. Slowly creeping his way on Crouch. Not the best thing to do. But I'm still surprised that Zion is still alive. Razor did get knocked down. But it should be no problems at all. Getting his AP up as much as possible. He can make a dash if he wants to. But you gotta have to be really careful as to where is he dashing to. Zion's taking shots! He's not stopping. Getting consumed by the storm. Runs right in. Shot down by Argelato. Decides to prone right down. Comes right up. Trying to aim on Argelato. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the death of Team Z. Eliminated at rank number 8. 8th place, ladies and gentlemen. That is 14 points. 14 points plus 150. That's 164 points. This is a tall order. This is an absolute tall order for SFC Esports. 164 points. Alright? And to get 164 points, minus the amount of score they have, 140. 14, sorry. They need 50 points. Oh no, Razor, you can't go down now. They have a total of 8 kills. They have a total of 8 kills. That's minus 16. That's 34 points. They just need 2 more kills. 2 more kills plus the chicken dinner. And they can be neck and neck with the top runners. They need the chicken dinner. They need 2 more kills. If they get the chicken dinner, they are understandably gonna get that 2 more kills, right? So honestly, if they count their cards right, all they gotta do is play safe right now. Right now. And then wait for the last 2 versus 2. Or if they want, kill one person, just so that they will have 2 points on top of the opponents. And that way is guaranteed. Is guaranteed win. But they're putting a little bit too much sound out there. They're putting a large target board on top of their head. Team 8, Force Gaming, they've got their eyes on SFC. But Shibe brings a knockdown on JKOZ. But they're putting themselves in so much position. They got 2 kills. They got another one. Mikey killed Zanaku. The next one. Shibe is not stopping. He's not stopping at all. Shibe is still going all the way in, trying to get a kill on Zanaku. But Shibe Razor with the Kratza brings Zanaku down. Please do not die. This, you have come so far and you fought so hard. With 3 teams left. Oh my god. Is this actually the dream? Is this actually the dream? 2 versus 1. They may not know that they are in the front running right now. But you know what? Maybe they don't even need the chicken dinner. They are lacking of 50 points. They have a total of 12 kills, I think. Is it 12 kills? I don't think it's 12. I think 12 is a little bit too much, wasn't it? But I will get to the calculations in a bit later. There's Grenette. Grenette is not easy to kill. We know that. But in a 1v2 scenario, it should be no problem. But SFC, they can't expose themselves in that position whereby they take the fight first. They need someone else to take the fight first because they have no information whatsoever. 0 information. And the circle is popping right smack in the center. And it's not advantageous to anyone here, I think. There could be a possibility that SFC may have a small little advantage. With the house that they are in right now, I'm not too sure if it's clipped inside of the new circle. Grenette for sure, he's tough. It is tough for him. The side walls may help. But Boom and Grenette will meet one another. While Six Criminal, he don't have a lot of places to go. Hopes out for SFC. Grenette's coming in close to Boom. On prone. There is a smoke out there right now. Grenette has a shotgun. Oh no. A barrel onto Boom. Shots out from Razor. Gets a kill down on the KB Katsu. Grenette is down as well. What is going on? There's only 2 teams left. 2 versus 2. Molotov cooked. Ready to toss right onto Six Criminal. Shiba and Razor, 2 versus 2. Oh no! Shiba is knocked down. Boom 1v1. Boom goes down. 1v1 right now. Razor versus the last man, Six Criminal. Who is gonna be the one on top? They are gonna be 1 cm apart. Okay, maybe like 5 millimeters apart because of that small little wall in between them. Is this over? 14 kills. That's 26, 28. 28 points, 22 points in order for them to win. Yo, they've got it. To get yourself on second place, that's 26 points. But it's not over yet. Like I said, it's not over the fact, Lady Sings, because Razor can actually win this game for Six Criminal. Oh, sorry, against Six Criminal. And now, the 9th circle is moving in without that 3 minutes wait. Razor getting it out. He's out in the open. He's out in the open. And down we go. Ladies and gentlemen, SFC all the way from the bottom. Okay, not from the bottom, but from 3rd place or maybe 2nd place. Let me take a look at that, you know. SFC, they were at a total of, boy oh boy, where's SFC? Come on. Okay, number 6, right? So 114 points. I think that puts them at like 4th place. And from this one single round in Sanhok, kills after kills after kills, 11 kills, popping off, 4 kills, popping off, total of 15 kills. That is a total of 30 kills. I had my reservations. I said that it is tough for them to win as long as Zion stays alive. But Zion got knocked down at 8th place. And 8th place only nets him 14 points. Only nets him 14 points. And from 150 plus 14, that's 164 points. And SFC Esports, they made the impossible possible. They caught up more than 50 points in a single round against the front runners from Team Z. This is what a game. If Team Z did not get eliminated that early, and I think that I even forgot the fact that they had 1 kill to themselves. So it's not 164, but 166, right? Team Z has 166 by the end of game number 6. And at the end of game number 5, SFC Esports only had 114 points. 114 points, guys. So 166 minus 114, that is 52 points for them to catch up in one single round. Okay, so that concludes with the kills. That concludes with the points of kill points. First place, Chicken Dinner. That's you 30 points. 52 minus 30, that is 22 points. And let's be honest, 22 points in terms of kills. Who can do all of that in just one round? It is not that easy for you to just easily bomb down that amount. 22 points, you needed 11 kills. And guess what? Razor got 11 kills. Like, straight on the dot. Straight on the dot, Razor got 11 kills. And his friend got 4. So they had an additional of 8 points on top of that. That leaves them a total of 174 points. And sorry, as much as I want to let the graphics come out and show you guys the point breakdown, as much as I want to do that, I need to do the math. I need to be math strike right now and see whether it's possible for SFC Esports, whether they actually did the impossible, whether they actually did it. But they did! SFC Esports needed to climb 52 points all the way from the 4th place on to Team Z. When everything was like in shadows, they were having so much trouble. They had such a great start of the game in game number 6. Things started off really slowly. Sorry, things started off really fast. But in the midst of the game, it suddenly got slow. And then suddenly it picked right up. They picked up so many kills, one after another, kills and kills. They even gotten themselves the Chicken Dinner, right? Chicken Dinner between 2nd place, that is a difference of 4 points, all right? 4 points. And honestly, with the amount of kills that Razor and basically the entire team of SFC Esports, they gotta have to minus that 2 points in the very event that they did not win that game. So that is like a total of 14 kills instead of 15 kills. They still win! So that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we have the graphics now, right? Coming in from all the way from, I believe that because we have so many teams right now, let's start off from the bottom, all right? Rank number 34, we have the duos. Okay, all of these teams, we didn't really quite see them play, all right? So, I believe that they are mostly no-shows, okay? So no placements, no kills, we didn't see them play. Moving on. Rank number 27, all the way until rank number 19. Alpha, Elito, which didn't play, Astralistics, and SP Gang wasn't here as well. So it's just going to be left with IDK, ending the game at 11 points. AE, 25 points. Cheeseburger, making me hungry, 27 points. Hula Balong Long, they managed to climb themselves out of the last place of the available players to 20th place. So they managed to get themselves a slice of a pie over there. So congratulations. At least they were not the last, right? So gotta give it up for their sportsmanship. Thank you so much for playing all the way through. Rank number 19, Piece of Cake, 39 points. Do know that, there could be a possibility that Mastrack is wrong with these calculations. So maybe first place and second place, we shall see. Moving on to rank number 18, all the way to rank number 10. Sembrono, total of 44 points. And we've got Something United. I don't think that I should be saying that. But 53 points for them. Force Gaming, 55 points. Neck and neck with Zenatsu, 55 points. Magus, 61 points. Team H2O, 62 points. Mad Inc., 75 points. Team Skylight, SKL, which we have seen many times, and I gave them quite a bit of words over there. 77 points. Piece of pie again? Wait, is it piece of pie again? Oh, we have piece of cake and piece of pie. Oh, okay. So this is piece of pie. Again, piece of pie at 78 points, and piece of cake was at 39 points. So don't get, I think I said it wrongly, but not too sure. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, 9th place. All the way to the top with SFC Esports with first place, 174 points. And Team Z, unfortunately, they have been downgraded to the first runner-up with a total of 166 points, followed by Team Zareth with 130 points, followed by Team M42. Unfortunately, anything else after 4th place would not get any prizes, but this is my consolation shout out over to them. M42, 4th place, 125. Cax, 5th place, 120. Legend Killer, 6th place, 119. Fortis Maestro, 7th place, 112. Team RJ, 8th place, 84 points. And K Kitsune, 9th place, 83 points. Once again, congratulations over to SFC Esports as they take the crown away from Team Z at their last final hurrah, going back home with a total of $400 in vouchers and prizes, followed by Team Z in first runner-up with $150 in terms of vouchers and prizes, followed by Team Zareth, the second runner-up, in $50 in prizes and vouchers. And with that all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Eunos and Marine Parade Esports Festival 2021 PUBG Mobile Online Tournament. Whew. It's been a long day. We have went through the entire day of PUBG Mobile, Game 1 all the way to Game 6, Erangel, Miramar, and then Sanok. We had a roller coaster ride. We had, we almost thought, Team Z would end the game just like that. But it is so unfortunate that one of their members got knocked down so early in the game, and then Zion came down next because of the unfortunate circle. And that allowed SFC to go through all the way, win in terms of kill scores. You see the amount of kills, double of Team Z. They had double kills, 80 kills, or rather 80 points for SFC, and then 42 points for Team Z. Absolutely insane. I really hope to see SFC Esports coming into the next PUBG Mobile tournament out there. I'm very much looking forward to see them because they have given us quite a roller coaster ride. I hope that you guys have thoroughly enjoyed my commentary. If you'd like to find out more, you can just find me at Such Abstract at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitter. I said those already, Twitch, whatever it is. But before I go off, a really huge thank you over to our organizer, Eunos Community Sports Club, Eunos Youth Network, Marine Parade Community Sports Club, as well as the Marine Terrace Breeze Residence Committee, and finally, production over to Zen Way Productions. My name is Abstract, and this is the end of Eunos and Marine Parade Esports Festival 2021 PUBG Mobile Online Tournament, and I shall see you guys next time. See you.
Can we start again? Go back to the night I saw you drinking with your friends.
I don't know what I must have been smoking. I haven't got a clue. But there you were before my eyes, like a goddess, and I asked if you could be mine. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. Keep on shining like you do. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond, I am but a stone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, they don't tell lies, my eyes, I'm gazing amazed, and my heart just skipped a beat. Cause there you are, you're looking right back at me, and I think I'm gonna die. Oh my God. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. Keep on shining like you do. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond, I am but a stone. Oh my God. So beautiful. Oh my God. Oh no, no. Oh my God. You are so beautiful, so beautiful. Keep on, keep on shining. You are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're a diamond, I am but a stone. Oh my God. Keep on shining, baby. Oh my God.
You and I, we're like dynamite. Got plenty of reasons to take you home. Shining bright with those diamond eyes. Ain't no way I'm ever letting go. Boy, I'll be loyal to you. No need for drama. Feel royal with you. Cry like Impala. Is it important for you? There ain't no bother. No, no. Ay, 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, boy. Oh, I feel like you and me got this chemistry. One look at you and my heart explodes. Just let me be the one you keep. I'll be right here through the hot and cold. Boy, I'll be loyal to you. No need for drama. Feel royal with you. Cry like Impala. Is it important for you? There ain't no bother. No, no. Ay, 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, but oh I 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh I want you near. I need you in my life, but oh I just come over. Won't you come closer? Yeah, just come over.